Boss, Amazon is 2023 top e-commerce pick of the year. I ain't mad at that. All right, let's go a little further, man. Let's go a little further. All right, now, y'all know, I told y'all about healthcare. I told y'all, man, healthcare is always going to be a play. So Merck is pushing P, man. So Merck has a cholesterol pill that they're coming out with. It reduces bad cholesterol by as much as 61%, right? Generally, it's well tolerated. Merck to start phase 3 in the second half of 2023. Here's what I want you to understand. If you're in the pharmaceutical industry, if you're basing your investments over there, I want you to understand. I want you to look for companies that have phase 3. I want you to look for companies that have drugs in the pipeline at phase 3. If you're in the biopharmaceutical business or if you're in this, phase 3 is where you want to be at. Let's move a little further. The next thing they created was a heart drug, right? The heart drug, right? Experimental is in phase 3. Pulmonary artery hypertension is a rare disease affecting 40,000 people in the U.S. Let's take a minute to talk about something right quick. Last week, episode 32, what did we say was a gold mine? Rare disease. Rare diseases. We said in episode 32 that rare diseases was a gold mine. Drug reduced risk of clinical worsening or death by 84%. Come on, y'all. The drug reduced a risk of worsening or death by 84%. These people really getting paid to come up with pushing pills. All right, let's go a little further, man. All right, so one of the things, because I know the type of industry in and I know what we got going on, I always want to put us in a situation where we can, I know we got a lot of new people in the market. We got a lot of new people that's rocking with us, and we don't really understand just what's all in the S&P. And so one of the things I like to look at, I want y'all to understand, here's the top 10 positions inside the S&P 500. Right? So the first thing is Apple. Apple makes up what? 6.31% of the S&P 500. Right? So Apple makes up 6.31% of the S&P 500. Next, Microsoft. Right? So Microsoft makes up 5.40% of the S&P 500. Thank you, Nat, for the super chat. We appreciate you, Queen. Right? Next, Google. Google makes up 3% of the S&P 500. Amazon makes up 2.6% of the S&P 500. Berkshire Hathaway makes up 1.64% of the S&P 500. Right, so we're talking about the S&P 500. We're talking about VOO. We're talking about SPY, and then you'll see it show up sometimes on it like as SPX. VOO and SPY. VOO and SPY, we talking about the Vanguard, right? Here's the thing, y'all. These are the top 10 companies in the S&P 500. Top 10. Top 10. I'm going to just keep it real with you. This is not investment advice, but I'm not going to lie to you. So I'm not going to never vouch for Johnson & Johnson. United Healthcare is not bad. NVIDIA Berkshire B is amazing. If you're in Trappin Anonymous, you know we talked about going to the Berkshire meeting. We're going to put that, I got to see what my schedule look like, right? But you can't go wrong with that. The only thing I don't want you to do is when you buy Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, I want you to understand that those are the 4 biggest companies, and the big investors are laying inside of those companies. So it's kind of, I always use the analogy of you look at a shark. If you look at a shark swim, you always see those fish attached to the shark. That's how you're going to be on side of that. So when they move, you're going to move. When they move, you gonna move. Let's go a little further, man. Let's go a little further.
What's good, trappers, man? It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper. Right now, I want to invite you to an amazing experience full of value. That is my community, Trappers Anonymous. It's 100% the greatest fundamental investing community on the market. Listen, your portfolio should be a masterpiece. And the only way we get you there is if we help you to learn how to invest with confidence. Now listen, I get it. Like, you don't know a lot about stocks, or maybe you've heard people say how much money they lost in stocks, but I can guarantee you, one, because they weren't in the community, and two, they lack the information. Our goal in Trappers Anonymous is to help you, really to hold your hand on the journey to becoming a confident investor, learning how to navigate through the different events that the stock market goes through, to take you from panic to encouragement. There's no better time than now. This is an opportunity only for those who are willing to be on the journey. So listen, man, click the link below. Come join me in Trappers Anonymous, man. I will see you in one of our many classes, whether it's Moat Monday, whether it's the 2-hour class we do on Sunday, or whether it's just a book club. Everything is geared toward making you a better investor so you can triple your net worth and turn your last name to an asset. It's your boy, Wall Street Trapper. See you in the trap.
All right, so here's what I want y'all to look at. During this time, I want you to understand that dividend companies are not bad to be in. Well, they never bad, right? But here's the fastest growing dividend companies based on a 5-year growth rate, right? We got Broadmoor, we got Citi, we got Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, Charles Schwab. They're in that second percentile. Then we got Chase Bank. We got AbbVie. We got Home Depot. We got Visa. These are the companies in a 15% ratio. And then at the bottom, we got Apple. And I'm going to be real with you. Apple's a great company, but I would never buy Apple for the dividend. Apple is cheap, man. They be playing the dividend game real cheap, right? We got Apple, we got Apple, we got Microsoft, we got McDonald's, we got Costco. Now, here's the thing. Costco is kind of tricky. Let me tell you why Costco is tricky. Because even though the dividend is small in dividend yield, it's like a $3 dividend. It's like a $3 dividend, right? So we talking about growth rates, not actual dividend itself. We talking about the growth rate. So 10%, 15%, 20%, 25%. These companies are growing the dividend, and we don't have a problem with that. We want to see them consistently growing that. During this type of recession, we definitely, in what I see happening, it is important that we have a sense of dividend companies in the portfolio to give us balance. Everybody, let me hear you say balance. Let me hear you say balance, right? It's important that we have people inside, we have companies inside our portfolio that give us balance. Hey, y'all, let's stop for a second, man. 2,000 people in the chat tonight, man. We hit 2,000 people in the chat tonight. Let's go, y'all. We serving, y'all. I'm flaming y'all all night tonight. All right, let's go a little further, y'all. All right, so this was huge today. This was huge today. So Weight Watchers just got their weight up. Like, this company was down there out of business. I don't know, like they looking at doing a massive deal at $106 million. They're buying a telehealth company called Sequence for $106, a combination of stocks and cash. Watch this, though. This will now put Weight Watchers. This will put Weight Watchers in the industry of obesity. Now, let me tell you, I did some homework on that. And I realized that this is watch this, Weight Watchers does this deal. I didn't know this, y'all. The obesity and prescription business is a $405 billion industry by 2030. I didn't realize that people spend that much money on this. Now, here's what happens. What most people do is they get on the obesity drugs, and they use the obesity drugs because they got bad eating habits. And so they got to stay on the pills. So people have bad eating habits, and then they got to stay on the pills for at least 5 years. People are staying on these pills. I didn't realize that. Now, they don't have to stay on the pills 5 years, but what happens is the people take the pills, and the pills make them, they get complacent. They eat what they want to eat, and then they use the pill to regulate. Instead of just adapting good eating habits, they use the pill. I said, damn. I didn't realize this. So Weight Watchers has buying this company, and this puts them in there. It's going to be a $405 billion industry by 2030. By 2030. Listen, y'all. I want us to stop taking the easy way out. We talking about financial predators and financial praise right here, and we talking about people getting rich off you because you too lazy to just go work out. You too lazy to just get up and walk. Man, if I don't do nothing else, man, I went and bought a weight vest, y'all. I'm just getting up, put it on and walk. I walk the mountain, y'all. Yo, I didn't realize that obesity is such a big business. Watch this stat I'm about to give y'all. 47% of people in America are obese. But let's go back to episode 31. When we said that the legal dope dealing business was one of the biggest businesses in America. Why? Because the sickness is in the food. Watch this. Feed you the food and sell you the medicine. Feed you the food and sell us the medicine. We grew up thinking milk does a body good, not knowing that milk is the number 3 reason for all the mucus in our body. They've been setting us up the whole while. Then they realized that everybody's going to swap over to the almond milk and stuff. And guess what they start doing? Putting the chemicals in the almond milk. Then they killed us again and said, hey, guess what the big business is? Water. So they started saying water was the big business. So now they're selling us all this water. I grew up drinking water out the faucet like this, man. Now you telling me in 2023 that ain't the best water to drink? I've been drinking that water my whole goddamn life. I ain't never got lead poison. All of a sudden now people telling me drink alkaline water. People flaming us. I ain't flaming y'all, they flaming us. Bottled water became a big business. Then the next thing they said was, look, don't buy the water in the plastic. You got to buy it in the bottle. Well, what the hell? And then Will Smith's son said, don't buy it in the bottle or the plastic. Buy it in the container. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm about to go back and drink it out the faucet. I don't know what the hell. What? They got all kinds of stuff I ain't never even heard of. Bam Bam in the water. Bam Bam 5. I said, what is that? Knick Knack 30. Red 22. What the hell is this? Where does this come from? How does this get here? The thing's supposed to say, then I realized that almond milk ain't almond milk. It's water. I said, man, I'm not playing with these people, man. Why are they calling this stuff almond milk and it's water? It's milk. It's the almonds with water in it mixed up enough to it gives a milky substance. I say, bro, I'm not playing with these people. I don't know what to drink no more. I know what. We got pecan milk. We got 300 pecan trees. I got 300 pecan trees on my goddamn farm. I'm about to make my own milk, goddamn. I'm not playing with these people, man.